Inniswell Ministries International presents Midweek Message. Hi, family. Well, family, we're still working on our full armor of God, and this week we're reading Ephesians chapter 6, verse 16, and it states, "Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked." So remember that the Roman shield was long, and so it would go from like your neck down to like your knees, and you could pull it up to protect your face or lower it to protect even lower. Um, but it was designed to protect all of your vital organs. And so the shield appeared to be like another added layer, right? Because you had your breastplate and your loins were girded, right? Your feet were shod. And so it appears to be like a whole nother layer of protection. Matthew 17:20 tells us, faith, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, then nothing should be impossible for you. And Hebrews 11:6 says, without faith, it's impossible to please God. Not having faith is like not trusting God. So how can you please him if you can't even trust him? How can you submit to him? How can you submit your will to his will if you don't trust him? And that's our faith. If you don't have faith that God is going to do what he says he's going to do, how can you submit to him? So how can we increase our faith? Because you only need the size of a mustard seed. But how can we increase it? Well, reading our Bible. As we read God's word, we kind of learn to hear God's voice. Like you kind of learn how God speaks by reading his word. And so when you learn to hear how he speaks, you can decipher that voice out of those other voices. You can make prayer a priority. Serving people who can't do anything for you. You're not serving them to get something out of it. Like in church, sometimes we serve because, but it is nice. It is a wonderful feeling to serve someone and all they can ever give you is a thank you. And you know what? They don't even have to say thank you, just because it feels so good. You are so blessed to be able to help somebody else. It just brings you closer to God. Practice depending on God. Start small. Just start trusting him for stuff. Forgive yourself, which is the hardest thing to do. It took me forever to realize that I needed to forgive myself and that it was even okay to forgive myself and forgive others. We cannot live in unforgiveness and think that we can get close to God. We can't live, no. Have fellowship with like-minded people. That's important. Because as you hear the testimony of others and you're able to share your testimony, like not only does it, like your testimony can help someone else in their faith walk, right? and in turn you hearing from somebody else in an area that you've been struggling in can help your faith walk. Well, family, remember that the darts are going to come. There will be fiery darts coming your way. Like, trouble's gonna come your way, but it's okay because your faith shields that. Your faith quenches those darts. I told you guys not long ago, I had my family reunion. We had our family reunion at the beginning of August, and I had just come home. It was like the morning after. And in my mind, I heard this, nobody loves you. How could anybody love you? And I'm like, hold up. I was just with a whole bunch of people that loved me for no reason, just because I'm family. No. I was like, God, I know that's a lie from the pit of hell. And so the thing is that devil's gonna try it. He's gonna try to get you. And so that didn't work. And so he'll find something else to come at me with. Right? Like that's what he does. He has to find a way to bring you out of your faith, right? He has to find another way to attack, to try to get under that armor. So, yeah, so the darts are going to come. But while there are no darts, we can strengthen our shield of faith by doing those 6 things? Is it 6 things? Doing those 6 things to try to boost our faith a little bit. To put something in our faith account. Well, family, we'll be back next week with our next installment. And join us again next time when Inniswil Ministries International presents Midweek Message. Until then, bye.